Hello there, folks! Welcome to ZSR. We have got a race stream for you today. Oh man, we are about to get going here. Let me pass it off to our significantly more qualified than myself commentators. Welcome, Smash and Co-Pilot.
Howdy, howdy.
I'm scared.
How are you doing today, Smash?
I'm doing myself.
I'm good. So we got some Wind Waker randomizer going on today. Linkus versus... I don't want to pronounce that.
It's Joaish.
Joaish. Got it.
At least that's what his bio says, so I'm going with it.
Alright. Hopefully he's not lying to us. So, these two runners, Linkus, of course, very, very well-known Wind Waker speedrun. One of the people with the most hours in this game out of, like, most humans. So,
Yes, at the very least with the regular game. He doesn't tend to very much.
right.
Flash at all. We'll see if he's figured out what the settings are before we start here.
Should be good, hopefully. But either way, it should be an exciting race.
Yeah. So, I've never seen Joaish run before. Does he normally do Diamond Step early?
No idea. I don't think I've seen them run either.
Yeah, Linkus almost always skips it, so be interesting if Joe goes for it.
Oh, and
Yeah,
I forgot to remove the delay from our match yesterday, so our timer is going to be a little silly for a moment. Hopefully getting everything brought back in here, we'll get it fixed. There we go. Hopefully nothing breaks when the race starts.
Hopefully. That'd be ideal.
Yep.
Alright, looks like we're starting. Off to the races. Does not look like Joe's going for... Doesn't look like either of them are going for Diamond Step early, so... Not gonna be seeing that. Are starting out at Cliff Plateau. Did you manage to see? I didn't quite catch what dungeons they're doing. So beginning
chat.
Did somebody clip that for us? Feel free to post it in the chat.
Besides that, beginning of the run going to be pretty standard. Runners just doing a couple little tricks to go to Cliff Plateau Island, getting the chest in there, and then getting chest storage to get the chest at the top of Cliff Plateau a little bit early.
And Linkus got first try storage. Joe, I think, just got it on his second try there.
Yeah, very good from both runners. Technically, a frame perfect trick is pretty easy, but it is frame perfect.
Oof. Luckily, falling there is not too bad. You have the backup of walking right there. Link is opting to go the casual route up the tree.
So, what storage is going to do here is Link is now technically stuck in the chest opening cutscene, wherein, while still being able to move, which for some reason highly reduces the size of your hitbox. You can do crazy stuff like running up walls and clipping through them and such here.
Yeah, so unfortunately we don't see what was in that chest.
Yeah, gonna have to wait for the runner to pause to find out.
But the effects of storage basically are, if you enter a cutscene, you can keep moving. If you open a chest, and we're getting storage on the second chest here as well, so we can go over to Bird's Peak Rock. If you open a chest, you get the hitbox from the chest cutscene, which is smaller, so Link can actually lean over it.
Right.
That's the main thing we do with storage. It's
There
useful for
are
super
a couple
swimming.
places we might see them do door storage as well, where you store what door you're
Yeah.
opening in, and that one tends to have varying properties depending on the door. So we'll see.
Ooh,
Oh, it looks like
have
they got the
mail.
wallet from one of those bags.
Yep.
Not quite sure what the other one is though.
Neither of them have paused their game yet, so no way to know. One of the side effects of chest storage is you cannot climb up ledges. If you're above a ledge, you can grab it from above, but you can't grab it from below anymore, which is why you saw Joe doing that jump slash there.
Yeah, have to find creative ways to navigate around. Oh, we got Nehru's Pearl. Okay. And it looks like Tower of the Gods is in the seed, so that's going to be a useful one. Pretty fine set of dungeons. No Earth Temple, no Wind Temple. Little sad, because those go modes are usually very fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
What does Beetle have for us?
The
Delivery bag,
delivery
nice.
bag.
Very useful. Hopefully. I should just be heading over to Windfall. Lots of checks, open checks at the start of the game there to go at.
Yeah, we'll see if Linkus goes for Northern Ferry before starting his...
Yeah.
It's like a no.
I actually find that seeds without Wind Temple and Earth Temple tend to be a little bit longer, just because those are often have a go mode in them, and those go modes are really fast.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So slow.
Yeah. No, this one could have like go mode Forbidden Woods or something, which is, I think, the fastest one.
Yeah, that one is very short. And Tingle's got a Knight's Crest for us.
Not helping us out here, Tingle. Okay, maybe he's helping
and
us
the
out a little
Heroes
bit.
Bow.
That one's pretty okay.
It's a good find.
Mm-hmm. Now, luckily, if we find a grappling hook soon, we might see, or bombs, we might be seeing Linkus go to DRC really quickly and be able to full clear it with that bow.
And let's see what Maggie's got for us.
Anything good? Nope.
Nope.
Really just running around hoping we find bombs are really useful. Leaf, like the best item in the game, just about?
It's a toss-up between bombs and loot.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Just gonna do the hide and seek minigame while we're running around doing other checks.
Yep.
Alright. Early game of this game tends to be a little bit slow. Just run around hoping you find good stuff and see how your routing's gonna end up moving along.
Ivan with the jukes, but luckily Anton didn't get in the way.
Yeah, it sure is a huge pain having to talk to people while you're running around. Getting stopped for no reason.
Yeah, so Joe's going to get his bow from Tingle, and Linkus is checking Tot.
Tot got anything good for us? A mirror shield. Okay,
mirror shield.
So that opens up one check. Not much else though.
With Earth Temple not in Logic, that's really only useful to see if players remember that Angular is something they can check.
Yeah.
Although you need either Leaf or Hookshot to get to the chest.
Right. But if we find that on Windfall, we might want to actually head there soon.
Yeah.
And last little kid, before we get those 2 checks.
Yep.
Let's see what they got.
You saw Linkus doing that mid-air jump slash to get across that gap. You cannot make that without a sword. Unless you sladdle.
Let's see.
Mobbling
Okay.
flutter.
Cool.
That's
Another
nice to
little
have
thing to
now.
check off while we're here. That's nice.
Yep. Also nice to do while it's daytime. And another rupee bag.
Just another wallet. Not quite as useful as the first one.
Yeah. And I don't believe Linkus has done either Maggie check yet, so...
Oh yeah, so we can just knock them both out right now. Pretty convenient. Just have her ask him to deliver a letter and then immediately hand it to her. Or hand the reply back before you deliver anything.
Ooh, bombs.
There's bombs, okay.
Alright.
Very good. So now
we'll
we're just
probably
looking for a
see
grappling hook and that one place.
Pop
DRC
Rant.
is good to go.
Yeah, that too.
In Pop Rand, yeah. We'll still probably be heading there anyway, I assume.
Yeah, Pop Print still has 4 checks that they can do with bombs. So, but plus we get mail for bombs.
Yeah. Maybe this will have the grappling hook?
Nope, just
No.
piece of heart.
Not so lucky.
So I'm guessing we'll see Linkus head for Paw Print or Northern Ferry.
Looks like he's just going to paw print for now.
Yeah.
Time to go talk with the salvage corps. See what goodies they have for us.
Who knows, maybe they'll give us the grappling hook so we can start salvaging stuff up ourselves. Nope, just a submarine chart.
That makes sense. They're in a submarine,
Yeah, I think...
right?
That's not a submarine, but I mean, I think in vanilla they give you some sort of chart. I forget what.
I think it's just a regular treasure chart.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've played vanilla.
Yeah, right? Can't remember where anything actually is.
Yeah. So there are 3 checks we can do here in Paw Print since we have bombs.
Hopefully we just find grappling here and can clear it out.
Oh, Master
Well, that
Sword,
one's
that's
also
not
pretty
bad.
Yeah. We'll take it. And sword number 2. Okay, that's fine too.
Yeah. And a picto box.
Alright. That was a very nice pop print. Holy crap.
Yeah, Linkus definitely rewarded for going for that. We'll see if he's headed back to Windfall to get the Lenzo checks or if he's gonna go somewhere else. We've got Joe doing Milo right now. Fortunately, he won't be able to do anything else at the same time.
Yeah.
Other than just start the windmill.
Right. Yeah, it looks like Linkus is just heading to Eastern Ferry for now. Since he has the bombs. He's going to go get the bomb mail, that's not bad.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Hey, anything can happen. Leaf might be in Tower of the Gods, so can't
I
say
wonder
anything good about this seed yet.
wonder if either player knows about the floor 1 skip without Leaf.
I have to imagine Linkus does. He knows quite a bit about the game.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see.
I don't think that's in any of the. I don't think that's ever been in any of the speed runs because if you get Leaf so early.
Yeah, good point. $100.
All right, Link is not having to worry about money for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that is nice. You need at least like 45 rupees later for
I
what is his name? For Zunari's
oh,
thing.
and the Ferrari's Pearl Mail.
Oh, right. $10, $5.
More money. And Mila with a treasure chart.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Quite sure what mail he's trying to get here.
I have no idea.
Huh. Okay.
I don't think he does either.
Okay. Well, Joe going over to Paw Print. Go collect all of those goodies, oh my.
Link is coming back for Windfall, probably do Mila, and maybe start the trading quest since he has delivery bag.
Right. Hopefully, we could see him doing that, the door storage strat too with,
Yeah, that's a great trick. Looks like he's heading over for Zunari now. And the Vanilla Town Flower.
Need as
Yeah,
much
Link
vanilla as we can get.
Link is starting Mila.
Starting his quest to get disappointed with Mila.
Yep. We'll see if she also steals his storage. That can happen sometimes.
Yeah, she can be quite annoying like that, especially when you don't have a leaf.
Yep.
Oh, he never went in to talk to Lenzo, did he? So he might not be doing that
No.
trick then.
The trick and not realize that it doesn't work. I think it looks exactly the same when you store.
Yeah, he's just gonna wait. I think
Yeah, grab some rupees.
I think whatever you do, I don't remember when, but I did actually forget to talk to Lenzo once before I started to do that trick. And when I tried to grab the door, at some point, I think when I started talking to Mila, a text box popped up saying, like, this door is locked, so you can't enter, or something. And it was, like, overlaying the other text box.
That's when the stored text would pop up.
Right. So we're just gonna chill and wait.
It looks like Joe's headed to Fairy Island after finishing up Paw Print. They do still have one check there, but you need the grappling hook for that.
Right. Oh! Almost.
That was
almost
weird.
Missed her. Huh. His positioning might have just been a little strange or something? I don't know. Oh, I think, actually, he swung his sword. I think he may have just fat-fingered the B button. By accident.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's time for
Desert Cat. Linkus can do there are 2 chests up top that are in this logic set, and then what is her name? Minenko will give you something as well if you take a picture of her.
Well, that's when you have the deluxe picture box. We're getting the what is it, Pompey and Vera, I think their names are. Want the juice on Minenko and Lenzo.
Right.
The dirty gossipers.
The rule set is start with 4 Triforce pieces and a sword. 4 of the dungeons are in logic, the other 2 are not required. Free gifts, mail, short side quests, puzzle secret dungeons are all in logic. Am I missing anything?
Tingle chests, great fairies.
Yes, tingle chests, great fairies.
I think that's it.
What is Linkus doing?
Oh, just another strat to get over to Lenzo's house.
I have not seen that before. I don't think that's any faster than just waiting for the windmill to go around.
Yeah. Nothing yet.
Night Crest and ooh,
a leaf.
That's
all right.
In terms of what glitches are allowed, basically everything that you can reasonably accomplish. There is no barrier skip in this version, so we don't have to worry about that. If it was found, it would be banned. But other than that, get the light arrows, get the fully charged Master Sword, get the full Triforce, and then go kill Ganon.
Yeah, I believe there might be certain forms of item duping that are that involve like manipulating your save files that are banned, but that's like very minor.
Yeah, as far as I know, like there's no useful memory corruption. The item duping that was in the original game has been patched out.
Right. Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, dark storage got patched. Thank God. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do storage on certain usefully, because it just turns the whole area dark. And with dark, if you leave the area and save, the chest remains unopened, but you get what.
Let's see what Bomb Island has for us over here.
Yeah. Well, Link is
finally going
Northern Fairy.
Yeah. You hit the basketball shot? Yes. Those can be really stressful.
Yeah.
Easy to miss, and it loses you a bunch of time if you do. Two for 2, hell yeah.
We'll see how they do on Bombsketball later. Ooh,
hook shot. All right. Maybe we are going to go head to Angular Isle. And a bottle.
And Link is getting a bottle.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see him head to Mother and Child Isles to grab a ferry and super swim to Forsaken Fortress at some point.
Maybe. He could also just grab the ferry on Outset, because he does have bombs and the leaf right now.
I mean, he also could have grabbed the ferry in the ferry island he was just at, but maybe he'll do it.
Plenty of options.
Yeah. Yes, we could see Linkus skip Bomb Isle and just do Morth Hover. He is quite good at that trick.
Oh my. Just anything but that, please.
could also see Joe go for Cabana Deed Skip.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he's missing the Skullhammer and Grappling Hook right now. Maggie's Letter. Alright.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know if you can skip Grappling Hook. You can definitely skip Skullhammer.
Yes, I think you definitely can't skip Grappling Hook, though. I think we're going ahead heading to Angular Isles. Both runners almost completely sync to what they're doing, despite having taken completely different routes. That's fun.
Yeah. I mean, they both have the required items for. They both have the required items for Angular, since you can use either the leaf or the Grappling Hook.
Mm-hmm.
What is Linkus doing? Oh, right, it's that island, not the top one. I always forget that. Oof.
Ooh, missing the hole. Oh no.
Probably seem to be a lot more careful this time. And Joe's going for a normal strat, looks like.
Yeah, neither of them doing anything too fancy.
And
Ooh.
Wind God's Aria, that is not useful.
Not even a little bit. Hell, even if Wind Temple was in Logic, it still wouldn't be that useful. Only opens up one check, unfortunately. The other stone is basically not there for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
They didn't place that stone very well in development.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do any of them great. So Linkus is gonna grab the Goron trading over at Great Fish while he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Desert Cat, I think the leaf is a much better item. It just gets you so many places, most of which are out of bounds.
Oh yeah. Leaf is arguably the best item in the game. Hookshot's handy, but
Yeah,
Leaf just does just about everything.
Especially considering we don't have Wind Temple, the hookshot is totally skippable.
Yeah, all it actually does in this seed is just gets you to Ganon, which that's important, but
Yeah, but I mean, you can just Morph Hover.
yay.
I guess it also gets you to Diamond Step if you're not gonna do Diamond Step early.
Right. So let's see what's in there.
And Linkus is back on Windfell. He's gonna mail Maggie's letter. Oof. He talked to Ivan. That is, even with the quick text in this version, it's still such a time waste.
Yeah. Swap down through every single kid. It's ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Having a little bit of trouble with that floor master. He's... Wow, I've never seen him go all the way over here, jeez.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Alright, there we go. And with
Man
bombs,
melody.
we don't even need a stick.
And Zunari giving us
And
command
melody.
melody, which is also not useful in this seed. That is totally skippable in Tower of the Gods.
Yep. There is one time when we use it that is not skippable, and you don't actually have to have it to do it, because it's the cutscene where you learn it. Alright, Boomerang and Diamond Step, that's useful.
Ooh, that is nice. So
Although with
both,
bombs,
once we
we
have grappling
really...
hook, both DRC and Forbidden Woods are going to be full clears.
Yeah, although with bombs and Leaf, that's all you need for full clearing Forbidden Woods. And right here, just a nice short clip out of bounds. And hook shot back up. If you have seizure problems, please don't look at Linkus' screen. He is doing a super swim. Lots of flickering here. This is the second most useful, I'd say, thing we can do with storage. Basically, we get a forced camera lock, and causes Link to turn around frame perfectly, which gains him a ridiculous amount of negative speed.
Not super sure why Linkus is coming here instead of anywhere else, because the only thing he's able to do is check Phantom Ganon.
He can full clear. Oh wait, no, he
does he
doesn't
have a
have
Skullhammer?
hammer. He
No,
doesn't.
he doesn't have Skullhammer yet.
Doesn't have Skullhammer, doesn't have Hookshot. He can get some of the chests, I think.
Yeah.
I think you can get all of them, actually. Other than Helm Rock.
Oh, can he? Okay. It's still not going to be too useful for him, because either way he's going to have to leave and come back.
Unless he finds Skullhammer.
Oh hey, if this has a vanilla Skullhammer, then we need to start yelling at whoever made this seed. But
I think it was Trez. What is Linkus doing?
trying to climb up and having a bit of trouble.
And a treasure chart. So far, struck out.
Looks like he's not going to go down to the chest down there.
Sometimes they come back for that.
Oh, okay.
Especially without Hookshot, I don't remember if you can get back up. This is my worst dungeon. I don't know where anything is. Power bracelets.
Well, no, that's not actually useful, is it?
Not very useful.
No.
I mean, it's faster than bombs sometimes, I think, to pick up some rocks, but
yeah,
doesn't really do much.
Okay, now we're going down here.
Yeah. And the dungeon map, so he will have to fight Phantom Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Alright, Vanilla Skullhammer, let's go.
and Joe picking up the command melody from Zunari.
Mm-hmm. And I'm getting down.
Alright, let's see if that's the Vanilla Skullhammer. Nope, just a rupee.
So that means there just wasn't actually anything on Forsaken Fortress, so that might end up biting Linkus quite badly.
Yeah. Now he's warping to Mother and Child?
Guess he's just probably getting a fairy here.
Yeah. The outset fairy is a pretty slow check. So Linkus is about to get his soup percent. Huh. Joe almost overshot Nari's house, or Lenzo's house.
Oh, we forgot to actually talk to Lenzo. Oh no.
No, Ibot, we have not banned storage yet.
Why would we ever ban storage? This is the most fun thing about this game.
Because Ibot does a lot of the tracking for this tournament, and storage sucks for trackers, because you don't get to see what's in the chest.
Okay, I got you. That's a reasonable request.
Yep. Ibot's fine with storage as long as it's not chest storage. So far, we've only had 2 chests stored. Oh, Linkus is checking the outset fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joaish got the boomerang at Diamond Step. Oh, we've had one player visit Mother and Child, and he did not get storage there.
I'm in a little bit of trouble with those chests. Oh no.
Alright, and there's the leaf.
Probably gonna see Joaish.
Ooh,
Oh, second Master Sword, alright.
It's a good find. Definitely worth stopping there.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably gonna see Joe go ahead and go to what is that place called? DRC now. Cannot remember that name today.
Oh, where did he grab that grappling hook? I must have missed that.
I believe it was at Diamond Step.
Ah. I remember the boomerang being there. Alright, and Linkus is saving Grandma.
Of course, we don't actually care about Grandma, we just want her soup. But...
Yeah. And her letter.
Yes. Checkers,
has
please
achieved
don't go
super
on strike. We'll give you cookies. Come on, no. Oh my god.
And let's see what Grandma's got for us. Piece of heart.
Just her love. Nothing useful though.
Was that vanilla? I don't remember what that gets you in vanilla.
Me neither. Actually.
Alright, Linkus going for Forbidden Woods. You can do Diamond Step without Hook Shot. Usually people will start out the race by doing Diamond Step early, but neither of our players did that today. So Joe is going to finish Paw Print. Oh, Grandma's letter is just... That makes sense based on what's...
Oh.
Yeah, Hookshot was in Bomb Island. We'll see if Linkus remembers to do Bomb Island today. Yeah, Linkus never does Diamond Step early. Well, Linkus is doing Bomb Island, so he's about to get the grappling hook, or the hook shot rather.
No Morth Hover today, unfortunate.
And a Joy Pendant for Joaish.
Done with Paw Print at least, that's nice. I think most people hate Bomb Island. Bomb Island is kind of just awful.
Yeah, especially if you don't have hook shot.
Yeah. It's super slow, really easy to mess up.
I mean, Magtails are one of the worst things in this game.
Yeah.
And Joaish when Dragon Roost now. Yes, he is going to use the grapple or the hook shot to do rock skip.
Rock skip is my favorite. I suck at rock skip.
Rock skip was actually like the first trick I learned how to do after actually soup glitch.
You said soup glitch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd have learned rock skip before soup glitch even.
Okay. I think
Soup glitch is definitely my most consistent frame perfect trick.
yeah. I think soup glitch was probably my first trick.
Skipping bomb skip ball with the lead, which is great because bomb skip ball is awful.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Linkus is heading to go grab that grappling hook and boomerang now, so.
Joe taking a pot with... I've never seen that one before. Oof.
Throwing the pot there? That was really clean. It looked nice.
Yeah.
Threw away the stick by accident.
Yeah.
Get so used to mashing A for to roll.
Alright, there we go. Link is struggling a little bit with the hook shot, but he got up. And a vanilla small key. Didn't see that one coming. So we have bombs and we have the bow, so we can... This is a really fast dungeon.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if Joe knows for the bow.
Ooh, seeing this bomb clip from Linkus. Doing this bomb clip was the thing I missed. I missed the most when I started doing early diamond step. So it's a fun clip to do. IMO. Oh no. Chu's giving Joe a little trouble.
Yeah. Is Leaf pumping over to the second chest? I don't think I've seen that one before. And there's his grappling hook. Oof. Joe does, there we go, use the leaf this. And he needs to can basically do the rest of the dungeon with just that one small key.
Mm-hmm.
And the items he has.
Ooh, not quite gonna make that cycle there.
Linkus instead of rock skip
Clean
skip.
rock skip. Alright, in the second time.
Yep. So it is actually possible to do what Joaish just did without the leaf. There's a very precise jump slash onto one of those talons there. Saw Gymnast do it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely not something I want to try to do.
Yeah. I don't know. It looked really sweet though.
Seems like it'd be even more frustrating to miss though.
And Linkus playing bomb skip ball. Despite having the leaf equipped. Alright, there's the Dragon Roost map. It's not very helpful. And Link's about to get his first small key. And another small key for Joe. Small key, right? Nope, red rupee. Other chest in here was a small key.
Right. Let's see if we can actually get anything nice from DRC.
Yeah, we're still missing one sword and two bows, and the skull hammer as far as progression items go. Plus one of the pearls.
That's it. Yeah, and the pearl, right. Yeah, I believe that is it. So, been a pretty good seed so far.
Yeah. Link is going to take the time while he waits for this cycle to open up the warp pot. We'll see where he heads next. Hey, there's the skull hammer.
Okay, well that's pretty good. So you can also go ahead and full clear. What is it called? Forsaken Fortress. Though that
Yep.
sadly is a little blank.
Yeah. And nearly synced up small keys there from totally different chests. See what the bird's got for us. Silver rupee. Nice. Not very useful, but still nice.
Bird was rich. Not anymore, but he was.
A flip while waiting for that cutscene to start. And there's the compass. Oof. See what the first single chest that cutscene.
Big key?
There's the
Alright.
big key. Too bad. Means we're probably not going to get to see the Dragoner's big key skip, which is one of the easiest big key skips in this game. Oof, torch. Alright, what's the pot room got for us? Fire and ice arrows.
Not bad at all. We'll take it. Yeah, way to see this coming along. Joaish might very well just end up being able to go mode home rock and gain a lot of time up on Linkus because of that.
Yeah.
Especially just because Linkus needs to make an entire other trip down to Forsaken Fortress.
Home rock. Yeah.
Kind of the risk you incur going there so early like that. Ooh, not very useful.
Not useful.
That is the most unfortunate thing about having a seed without Wind Temple and Earth Temple is just how many, like, randomly useless items there suddenly are.
Yeah, like, get any use out of Iron Boots.
Yeah.
Hook chest gets us, what, 3 chests? More hover skip. Alright, let's see what Medley's chest has for us. When Linkus
That was a
gets
really
up there,
clean Buckermullen fight.
Yeah, when Linkus gets up there, we'll probably see him try and get storage to store the cutscene of the Moblin coming down. Which saves time if you get it first try, but doesn't cost you anything, so... And a Tingle statue.
Nothing
picking
great.
up his elbow. There's a nice Sir Joe.
Time for this one last chest in DRC. Sadly, one of the more annoying ones. I feel like you have to go like really out of your way for this chest, and it only sometimes pays off.
We already have the Map. Oh. We already have the map and the compass, so we have to check it.
Right. Oh my god. Gossip Stone coming out.
Alright, what's it got for us? A joy pendant! Back down. It is possible to make the jump down there with just a well-timed jump slash.
Oh
Ooh.
no. Getting super trolled by these goblins.
Yeah. Alright, made it in.
Time for Goma. I don't know why I can't remember any names of anything today. Something's wrong with my brain. I think New Year's Eve might still be hanging over a little bit. Thank you for not laughing at me.
So, Goma is a very, very easy boss. It's the first boss.
Yeah, mostly cutscenes.
Just, 3 times, and then, since we have a Master Sword, it's a pretty easy damage cycle. Oof, got hit there. Doesn't really matter. Alright, Lincoln. Mini boss chest. Outset is not on the top of the list. Linkus did it because he had 2 checks he could do there, and Soup is just so helpful.
Yeah, always nice to just get soup as soon as you can.
Yeah, I agree. I bought Saving Grandma is required by ethics. I was very upset when Jim saving Grandma in the second game of his match against Linkus. Black is an insane seed. Bring up Goma.
Where are we headed now? Oh, Fire Island, right?
Fire.
Yeah, Paradise Heroes.
Yep.
Makes sense. Quick pit stop before we go to Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, Joaish is still missing 2 swords and a bow before he has go mode.
right? Just
Yeah.
just not sure where the sword and the bow is. Oh, and the pearl, right?
Forgot about that.
Still getting pretty close. Looking like it's pretty close to just being a pretty clean sub 2 hour seed, which is good.
Yeah.
It looks like Linkus is about to super swim, so if any of y'all will have any problems with that, please do look away. We'll let you know when it's done.
I love that loading zone that you can just leaf right over and you still trigger it.
Yeah.
Alright, what does Fire Island have for us?
Oh. Linkus hitting that raft. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ooh, nothing. Just a
Piece of heart.
Hey, but that's the fourth one.
Yeah.
Be a little bit healthier.
So Linkus is gonna go grab his joy pendant from Paw Print. Alright, Joe's about to head into Forbidden Woods. Did he get enough height there? I don't think he did.
No. Gonna have to wait for another cycle, unfortunately.
He's gonna have to save warp too. He could have probably made it up to the middle pillar where you're intended to go and grabbed a magic refill there, but see where Linkus is head. Alright, that was plenty enough height this time.
Linkus seems to be going for the fire and ice arrow checks here, I believe.
Oh, right. That makes sense. So he's gonna light the lighthouse. There is a setup to do it from the docks, but I have no idea how.
That sounds hard.
I've seen it done. And that torch is so weird.
Got a cabana deed. That could be nice.
So we'll see what Kreeb's got for us. A joy pendant. That makes sense since he's so joyous that it was lit.
I will say on Linkus's routing right now, but do you generally prefer, like, when you in the early game when you have a dungeon open to just go ahead and go to it, since they tend to have so many more checks, a lot more likely that stuff is there. But of course, it's all it's randomizer. It all ends up being probability. So doing this first could end up paying off quite nicely.
Yeah.
Ooh, just beating the king up. That's rude.
Alright, Linkus is going for storage on this chest here.
Quite sure. He's going for it to go back to Forsaken Fortress, I think.
So he can beat Helmrock King. That would make sense since he does have the Skull Hammer now. Meanwhile, Joaish getting the Forsaken Woods dungeon map, which is not useful.
I'm having a little bit of trouble with the storage. It looks like the
It's like he's given up.
yeah, it looked like the timing on that was really different because he looked like he was just clipped into the chest a little bit for some reason. So probably just gonna get storage over here and come back.
Yeah. This is a much easier place, doesn't require any bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, he accidentally talked to Coral. Okay, he's got double storage now.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure what to do with that.
What's going on here? Well, it looks like we're about to see a super swim, so again,
Yeah,
be careful
look
to any viewers.
Yeah. And QIbot complaining about storage in Twitch chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen somebody get storage on that chest before, so.
I don't think I have either. Grabbing a quick air refill.
iBot just being the saltiest one here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fun
So
shot.
having trouble down. These vines do reattach themselves pretty quickly. You're meant to only be able to...
Yeah.
And he does have the boomerang, so should be able to...
Yeah, he's just trying to, if you hit those vines right there, you can lower the platform a little bit so you can fly over there and skip using the grappling hook. Just saves a little bit of time if you get it quickly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frost.
Yeah. I have to full clear Forbidden Woods. No, he hasn't done Forbidden Fortress yet. Linkus went there without the Skull Hammer and cleared everything except Helm Rock.
Mhm.
Yeah. Joe is missing the sword from the Outset Ferry. Yes, and he still needs Jin's Pearl. And there's the big key. Alright, Linkus is about to...
It's fine. Sorry.
Linkus is about to grab storage here to fight Helmrock King inside. Fun fact, this right here is where I learned how to do storage.
Fortunately, Joe's having to go down here first because he didn't find the small key up by in the vine maze. Still no small key,
And
so
a treasure chart.
to the basement we go.
Is he gonna climb all the way up to shoot down the flower, or is he gonna clip out of bounds? Oh, is anyone paying attention to Linkus cancel storage? Okay, he canceled storage.
There
You
we go.
don't cancel storage there, you do soft lock when you kill Helmrock King, because the cutscene can't play.
Oof. I think it would actually be a little bit faster for Joe to just go into the warp pot in front of the boss room.
Yeah.
Or he could even just go. I think he has the big key, right? So he can just go kill Kalidimos and then save and quit if he wants. That'd be fun. Linkus with his second Triforce shard.
That looks like what's about to happen.
No, just going to the warp pot.
That works too.
Where's Linkus off to next? I assume Forbidden Woods.
Probably. He could do fire and ice checks still.
Right.
It looks like he's headed to Forbidden Woods.
Not quite sure why Joe. Oh, he is getting his warp pods mixed up.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that one is going to take us back to DRC. The warp pod that's vanilla in the dungeon is the one in the very first room.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we get from Errol. And it's Din's Pearl. All right.
That one's pretty good.
Linkus is 2 items away from go mode.
Mm-hmm. Notably, that means that Forsaken Fortress technically did have something required, so he might not actually, or we might not actually end up having a go mode FF from Joe. So
Yeah.
Linkus will getting his time back a little bit that he may have lost checking that earlier.
Yeah, speaking of, he's going for the Tower of the Gods now. Tower of the Gods is the longest dungeon, I believe.
Yeah, full of cutscenes. Not much that's actually skippable.
I mean, there is the whole, floor 1 skip, but...
Oh, sure. Yeah, that one's pretty skippable. Which, good thing, because, man, floor 1 is awful vanilla.
Yeah, I don't even know how you're supposed to do it.
I think I had to do it
Yeah,
once in a all settings randomizer race, wherein I found Tower of the Gods without a leaf or a sword.
Oh. There is a floor with no items, but it requires manual super swimming.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, Desert Cat. In the randomizer, we have warp pots linking the first 3 dungeons and the last 3 dungeons. You do have to open them up before you can use them. It's to just save time backtracking in case you have to double dip any dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
And Link is finding the compass there. That's not very useful unless he forgot where tingle chests are or something. And a joy pendant.
Let's see some clean leaf pumps over here. Or bonking. It's cool too.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Ooh. Let's see if he remembers to stay right.
Got lucky. It looked
Ooh,
like
that was
one of
really
those rocks
close.
bonked his shield from the front or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, Link is making a nice shot call, skipping that last chest on floor 1, which is a huge pain. So I don't blame him.
Yeah, that one's also very easy to just go back and grab if you decide you need it.
There's
And
light
light
arrow.
arrows in Forbidden Woods.
That's pretty
The big key
nice.
chest.
He wait. He skipped to the left maze chest. Ooh.
And Linkus is grabbing the tingle chest.
Just barely stayed on the platform.
Yeah, I feel like I get knocked off of that platform every time I try and blow up the bomb with my sword.
I had one run one time where I placed the bomb down and just pulled my shield out and stood there, and after the cutscene, it blew me away for no reason,
Huh,
and I had to climb back up.
that sucks. Nice sniping by Linkus.
Hmm.
I love that morph going for you while you're in the Bokobaba bulb.
Oh my god, it always stresses me out. And the P-hat right here, who always comes at you. So annoying when they hit you right out of the bulb.
Yeah. What is Linkus doing? And Joaish fighting the mini boss. I like how any elemental arrow is instant.
Hmm.
And
Oof.
iron boots. Not helpful.
Would be nice if
Linkus
there were
but
any checks on these settings that required iron boots, except for Wind Temple.
yeah. And Link is about to do Jack Clip here. Because that magical glowing floor doesn't really exist, right?
No, of course not. Why would it? Floors. We are speedrunners. Floors are for chumps.
They're only slightly more real than walls. I mean, you practically are able to jump through that floor from the bottom, so...
Yeah.
Set Fairy is the sword that Joe is missing that Linkus got. The only use of the command melody in this run.
Note small? Alright.
Alright, that's something. I also found the Cabana deed somewhere. I don't remember where that came from.
That was in Forbidden Woods.
Okay. And a golden feather. So it is actually possible to beat the room that Joe is in right now without knocking any of those bulbs down, but I think it requires some precise leaf pumps.
Mm-hmm. You use a lot of time if you fall down there.
I have not seen that skip before from Linkus. And here he's about to do Frogmo Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this Cryptmo? Can never remember which one's which.
I think this one's Cosmo Pop. I think.
Yeah. This is the one that I can do. I think it also looks way cooler than any of the other ones.
I feel like if I tried to learn that one, I My muscle memory would just get in the way.
Do you know one of the other ones?
Yeah, I do. I think I do crit Mohawk.
Yeah.
The ones that are grayed out with the Triforce shard have not been completed yet. If it's lit up, then that means that they've already gotten that shard.
So if the boss is lit up, it means they've beaten the boss. If there's an X, it means they don't have to do that dungeon. Hello, Judge Leto. Thank you for subscribing. And a silver rupee for Linkus.
$100. Thanks, Darknut. We appreciate you.
Linkus taking out these bubbles.
And I've already forgotten. Do you remember where Din's Pearl was?
Din's Pearl was the letter from Errol.
Right. Okay. So I assume we'll probably see Joe going to FF next.
Yeah.
Or Hearts. Link is a healthy boy.
Yeah, he's doing Forsaken Fortress. If you have any sort of photosensitive epilepsy, please look away from the screen. He's about to see a bunch of...
Once he steps out of Mother and Child, or clips out of Mother and Child Alice, then the
Yeah.
Super Speed starting. Let's see how quickly he can get this this storage. This dive is a huge pain. Such a tall, such a tall fall. Really hard to get consistent. There we go. Second try's pretty good.
Yep. And now we just slowly walk through the wall.
Ooh, halfway to bottle percent.
Halfway there. And now it's time for flickering.
Really confused why Linkus equipped Skullhammer there, but it's just a quick misclick.
Yep. Alright, got all the small keys.
Did Joe sploosh coming into FF there? Looks like it.
Yeah, probably. And the fill-up coupon! Woohoo! Oof. Linkus landing on a platform when he tried to avoid out.
Yeah. There we go. Here we are at FF.
Alright, time to walk through the wall and then walk up the side.
Walls, just a suggestion from the developers. They don't actually mean anything.
I mean, they're nice places to walk up. Linkus leafing over here, calling the statue, and now he's going to leaf back across. Not doing the Wizrobe skip. If you do some careful leafing all the way back across the room where you get that statue, you can the Wizrobe doesn't spawn in because the trigger is walking on the floor there.
I did not actually know that. It's very convenient because that Wizrobe is super annoying.
Yeah, I've seen Linkus do this skip. I'm not sure it actually saves time, because, you know, it's a lot slower to leave, and it also takes magic, so...
Just about finished up with Tower of the Gods here. Did we actually end up finding anything in Tower of the Gods? I don't remember.
No. There's basically nothing. We got the fill-up coupon, and a bottle.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Linkus, leaf pumping over here, and
2 bottles
third
even.
bottle. Alright. We might see bottle percent. Oh, was anyone paying attention? Did Joaish remember to cancel storage? If Linkus remembers that there's no cutscene here, it's like he did.
Does anyone remember, has Linkus found both the compass and the map in Tower of the Gods yet, or is he gonna have to go back to that one room?
Linkus using ice arrow strats on the hands.
Okay.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's too far away to stop that. If you run right up under him, you cancel the attack. Nice. One more. Linkus out of magic.
So Joaish about to be disappointed about the rest of this dungeon, but after that, just needs to go to Outset and then go.
Oh, he'll be able to. Ooh, snot arrows.
I think you can't actually use light arrows on this fight. He just dodges them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we got snot arrows. Yeah. Yeah, light arrows do not work on Phantom Ganon except for the final one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then we're just gonna need to find where that last Master Sword is. Go to Outset. It'd be nice if he does decide to start doing those checks before he goes to Tower of the Gods, so that he can just go mode that dungeon.
Yeah.
So it looks like Master Sword will be somewhere on the overworld. Unless it's in Hyrule, but can't wish that on anyone.
Did Joaish remember to grab a fairy when he went to Mother and Child?
I don't think so, but he can get one in the Outset Ferry, so...
Yeah.
Sorry about that noise. Something decided to automatically start playing audio on my computer.
I think...
yes,
I think neither runner have gone to Western Ferry or Thorn Ferry right now.
That's what Iron Boots do.
What do they do?
One of the fairy islands have a Iron Boots switch?
No, they're both Skullhammer pegs.
They're both Skullhammer, right.
Yeah.
One of them's just like 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, one has 1 and one has 3. It's...
Master Sword can be either of the Hyrule checks.
No, or it can just
no,
be...
it can be the first Hyrule check, not the...
it can be a Master Sword chamber, but to get to Ganon's Tower, you do
need the full sword.
First, yeah.
So Linkus is clipping out of bounds again here. And there's power bracelets.
Definitely not very useful at this point.
Yeah. We are going to be able to skip some of the checks here, though, because there's we can skip one if we don't grab the compass. I don't remember which chest had the compass. And with fire and ice arrows, hopping across floating boxes is not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
See if it has anything useful.
Nope. Now we can either go keep on doing overworld checks or just go straight to Forbidden Woods. We will see.
Yeah, Joe is going to do the deluxe Picto, and he's also going to do Creeb and the Invisible Chest.
Yeah, it looks like Link
Hopefully
is
he can...
going and doing Cabana Deed skip.
Yeah. Hopefully this will happen easily, because there's only one arrow left. There we go. I swear, the hitbox on that thing is so bad. You can... Half the time you get it from not even shooting in the thing, and the other half of the time, like, you shoot through the thing and it doesn't do anything. Alright, picking up a joy pendant. Meanwhile, Link is grabbing chest storage here. Always feels so wrong to not get all the rupees here.
I just like breaking the pots part of that.
Yeah, that chest isn't in logic. It's not in logic. Basically, all the random chests that are just sitting out on the overworld are not in logic. And there's Din's Pearl. If the private oasis chest were in logic, then so would Mother and Child and the chest under Link's house.
That last bottle there makes me think that neither runner that neither runner will get bottle percent.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Flying to the transparent chest instead of using the hook shot. And it was a yellow rupee. Link is headed over to Forest Haven, or Forbidden Woods. Yes, if the last Master Sword is in the Master Sword chamber, we will likely see bottle percent.
I think I'd rather not see bottle percent than wish that upon the runners.
Oh,
Both runners
still
are
might.
just going ahead and doing their last dungeon, so I
So
think we
we-
will actually see bottle
yeah.
percent. A little worrying that that Joaish doesn't have soup yet. It is very useful in this
Yeah.
dungeon. But there's
He's
still
also
plenty
out of
magic
arrows.
around. Oh, he is. Oh no.
So he's gonna.
Could have used that Philip coupon while he was at Beatles. Unfortunate. Or while he was at
Link
Windfall.
is struggling with the boomerang there.
Hey, the boomerang can control you real hard when it wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think there
geez.
are any arrows in floor 1 here, actually.
That would make sense.
So,
So he's gonna have to skip that. I don't think he did Ice Ring. Joaish did fire.
yeah. No one's done Ice Ring or Needle Rock yet, though.
I don't think we've seen Thorned Fairy yet. We're missing 2 Fairy Islands still.
Yes, I believe all the overall checks left are that we haven't seen are Western Fairy, Thorn Fairy, Needle Rock, Ice Ring, and I think that's it. I'm not sure if we've seen the what was in the letter from Bido's mom yet. So I don't think Joaish checked that one yet, but
Yeah.
I think that's it. So I'm trying to go through in my head what all the checks are. Cannot be in that chest, no. You need Master Sword you need a full Master Sword to actually get there.
Yeah, if Joaish
Big
did,
chest?
in fact, miss
Oh.
that chest in Forbidden Woods.
Oh, you're right. That maze. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad if that ends up being the case.
Yeah.
Nope.
Try- Ooh,
That's pretty bad.
one Sergeant.
I had a seed once that had Deluxe Picto Box in the Master Sword chamber, and then the last Master Sword on Manenko. Which isn't quite as bad as what you just said, but I was not happy about it. I think it was the first time that I ever tried doing a run without a tracker, and I ended up having to just look at the spoiler log because I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was in a certain, like, context where I didn't want to be using, or I wasn't able to use a tracker. Wasn't playing at home.
Joaish missing both throws on those Armos statues. Yeah, playing without a tracker is Triforce of Courage level bravery. You can do things like forget to talk to Maggie.
That one. That one hurts a bit.
Oof, he has trolling Linkus.
Trolling like they do. I bought no. Oh, that's gross. No, I don't like that, Alicia.
That's pretty mean. Is there a way to fire and ice in the light arrows check and then not have leaf yet? I don't know if leaf is required by logic to get that far.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure the only dungeons that don't require leaf in logic are DRC and I think DRC, FF, and Earth Temple don't require leaf, but the other three do. Both in logic and practically.
Yeah.
There's light arrows for Linkus.
He looks very happy about that.
Just need a Master Sword and he'll be completely done. Oh yeah, that hook shot to go below the gate is very, very convenient.
Yeah, you do have to save.
What's up?
You do have to save warp to get out if you do that.
Yes, but it's usually always optimal to save warp out of that room anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like, if the run with...
Notably, it is one of the things that lets you skip a boomerang in this dungeon. Boomerang is definitely optional in all forms of Wind Waker. Most useless item in the game. Most useless useful item. Or something.
Although, it's always in logic. Randomizer requires it for beating this dungeon as well as for Puppet Ganon.
Yeah. I don't even... Last time I played last time I played Wind Waker Vanilla, like right before I started to actually like learn Randomizer, I just beat it without the boomerang because I didn't even remember what the vanilla strat for that boss is supposed to be.
Yeah. Oof.
Not quite fast enough.
At least he had Leaf ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd love to see a bet for that.
Yeah. Link is going with the classic ice arrows. Alright, get your bets in. Whoever bets a location first wins. Ooh, what mail do we have left?
Oh, so I can't even. Oh, so I don't even want if I bet it on Needle Rock. That's lame. Let's see, where am I betting?
Left.
Whatever. I'll keep my bet for Needle Rock.
I'm gonna bet. I think anyone's done that one yet.
I think the only one that hasn't is Thorn Fairy.
Did Linkus forget that he has the boomerang?
I think so. Well, actually, I have seen some people doing this strat. I think if you're consistent at it, it might actually be a little bit faster.
I didn't know you could get bombs to get stuck in there. That might make it faster.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 4 bomb hits to win the fight. Oof. Controlled by the teeth. This cutscene is also a little messed. Still being with the flower still attached up there. Alright, and Linkus is just onto the overworld.
Yep. He could make the greatest shot call in history and just go to the Master Sword Chamber. I would love to see
He
it.
could, yeah. I mean, I've seen him do that before. But I've seen him do that. So, to Mom.
Alright, what's Mama got for us?
That's Orca. His heart piece, which we knew about.
Hey, you got it.
Alright.
Get it.
Linkus way ahead here. I mean,
Oh,
that's pretty much game. He's off to Hyrule. Linkus is very excited here. Get to watch the only cutscene that takes place on the pause menu.
Frostbite just over here wishing the worst on our runners. Well, I haven't seen that jump slash onto the statue before. That's cool. Probably saves a little time.
Yeah, you can get all the way there without the leaf. or you can get most of the, you can get across the thing without the leaf. Then, yak.
Okay.
Or bomb boost. It's not a clip. You can just climb those statues, the rest of the statues in the room, and then just hop across. It's time for barrier skip. The second best skip in the randomizer. With the best one, oof. With the best one, of course, being rock skip. Right, who was the first one to bet for the male? It was iBot.
Woo!
And Commander J. Congratulations. Joaish missing the, ooh, I don't think he meant to do that.
Oh, he's going down to get magic
Oh.
because he doesn't have soup still.
Yeah. You can just use a bomb boost to get over the lasers there. Which is a very good strat if you're as bad at leaf pumping as I am.
Oh, you don't need a leaf pump at all to get over there.
Oh, you just leaf cancel?
I believe that's bottle percent. Could be wrong.
Not
Says it
yet.
Maybe there was another one that he hasn't gotten yet. Nope, that's it.
Or Linkus might have it.
No, Linkus didn't get the one on Nenko?
Right.
So Joaish with the moral victory here.
Yeah. Although he doesn't have soup.
It's fine.
If he gets soup, then he'll have the moral victory. Yep. I mean, the real win is for getting soup in all 4 bottles.
Ooh. Very clean first 2 shots from Linkus.
Yeah.
And a third one. Nice. That was a really, really tight phase 1.
Swedish sniper strikes again. Let's see if he can get crypt shot. Joaish is on Godin. Like, he is out of magic pretty much, so he's not going to be able to use fast strats on the second and third hits.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, didn't hit either crypt shot. Joaish about to get his fourth? No, never mind. He's got one more phase. I lied.
Yep.
Thought that was phase 3.
Nope. Get some snot arrows. Just wasting all the arrows to get it out of the way right away since he didn't have enough.
Ooh, patterns from
Ooh, this is a
from
hard phase 3.
Pub again a little annoying right now. There we go. Oh! There we go. Got the spin slash. Should be good. There goes Pub again.
That's it.
Now Josh getting his 4th Triforce piece.
No, snot arrows are not upgraded light arrows. They're actually downgraded light arrows.
quite a bit so, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if he decides to get the last check in... Actually, does he have 2 checks? No, I think he just has 1 check left. He already did hop across floating boxes.
Right.
But he does have the behind the wall in the skull room chest.
Oh, right, because he didn't have the
He was out of arrows.
The arrows, right? Linkus coming up to Ganon.
And it looks like he's going back for it. Don't remember what's in there, but it's nothing useful.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Linkus is the current world record holder in any percent for, I think, HD and SD?
No, not HD.
Not HD?
Yeah. Somebody, I don't remember who had, like, an insane god run that was, like, a few minutes ahead of Linkus's PB. But he definitely has a world record for the SD 80%.
Yeah. Which is, honestly, a lot more applicable to this game. We have Joy Pendant. We have imported a lot of cool things like the Swift Sail and faster rolls, but stick aiming is a really big difference.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's GG for Linkus.
Yep.
Done. Nice sub 2-hour time. Very good run. Might have him coming in here in a minute for an interview.
So if any of you have any questions for him, let us know, and we will be sure to ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good thing to ask about, Frost.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can pull him into the Discord.
Oh, he's looking for the Master Sword? Oh my god, did he not check this? Did he not check the mail? Oh, he missed the one at outset? Okay. Oh. Dude, can we get some pod clap in the chat? I was sure I was gonna lose this.
No, I don't think so. Oh, is it? Wait, sorry. My bad. I thought my sound was a little. Yeah, that was all from me.
Hi guys. Oh, okay.
Nothing in there
Alrighty.
like we knew.
GG, Linkus. GG.
Copilot, you are picking up Linkus's audio on your mic pretty loud and clear for all of us.
Yes, I am no longer. I believe.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna
I
finish the
apologize.
seed.
I think
So let me...
Joaish turned his mic on.
Oh,
chat
okay,
now
he
that I
turned his
can.
mic on. Okay,
Wait a minute. How long has that been like that?
one sec. Anyway, Linkus is declining an interview. He's gonna go to
how
bed
long-
now,
I just
so
noticed
get
this.
your
Understandable.
I'm so
ZSR
sorry.
sleeps
fair.
I am
into,
so sorry about
into
that.
chat.
Linkus is in
I
Europe.
just noticed. Well, it's because
Yes.
it's because I extended my window open and I wasn't thinking. I guess. Okay, hold on. Let me open up chat. Alright, hello everyone. Smokey, what's up, dude?
So,
Alright, all I need are 2 master
just gonna
sword
follow
upgrades.
Josh while he looks around for
Okay,
the
so my thoughts on my run.
for those last master swords.
Doc, what's up, dude? Hello, everyone. Alrighty, so thoughts on my run. I mean, obviously, I'm not the best at SD because I run Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me not use audio for a second.
It looks like Joe's gonna try and finish.
Mm-hmm. Get to see what we got in. Oh, looks like he's just going to Cabana. Bit of trouble with that hook shot.
Yep.
There we go.
And he's gonna do Cabana Deed Skip Skip. For those of you not listening in, Linkus is delivering the bad news that he's going to bed, and then there's going to be a short stream tomorrow before he stops streaming for a week for GDQ. Yeah, Joe is really struggling hitting that peg through the wall. Oof, double bonk. And a Hoyi pair for Joaish.
Gotta get your fruit in.
Yep. So, fun fact, I'm sure most of you are familiar with Soup Glitch. Linkus used it during the run. You can do the same glitch to duplicate, well, essentially duplicate Hoyi pairs. Yes, there are 2 checks that, according to logic, require them. One of them we don't do in the race settings. The other one is skippable with either the hook shot or storage. Bird's Peak Rock, you can use, or not the hook shot, the grappling hook. You can use the grappling hook to clip through the gate there, or you can use storage to just walk right through it. Not using the leaf here. Interesting choice. Oh, now he's going for it. I'm sure he'll remember Outset. He's probably thinking that Ice Ring's a more valuable check. Oof. Falling in here sucks.
Oh, yeah.
You have to, if you go over to that flat spot, you can climb up on land, and then you can use the grappling hook to climb back out.
Looks like
Or you
he's
can
just,
just drown. If you drown, you get put where you were last on land, I think. Or puts you back where you entered the room. Oof. Yes, Linkus is upset because he did not get bottle percent. Definitely not because he's not going to be streaming for a week. Oh, jeez. There we go. Made it through. Alright, this might be the warp to Outset. Yep.
Finally gonna find that Master Sword.
Let's see if he checks Grandma first, or... Oh, he doesn't. He does have a fairy.
Yes.
Setting the wind with coral. It is one of the best things they added in Wind Waker HD. I'm so glad we have the Swift Sail.
Oh, absolutely. having to pull out and play the Winds Requiem every time would just be hellish.
Yeah. I feel like we would super swim a lot more if we didn't have it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, like, if you look at the Wind Waker SD speed run, I don't know how much they sail around. It's like
I don't
basically
think they need the sail at all, actually.
Yeah, the any percent does not get the sail.
Yeah.
Because you don't need, like, you don't get any of the Triforce pieces, so you don't need the sail for that. Like, you can just super swim anywhere you'd have to go.
Mm-hmm.
So Joaish is going to get the moral victory here. He's going to save Grandma and get bottle percent. I am somewhat disappointed. This is another seed that does not have double magic. Alright, one more Master Sword, and it's in... I don't think he's mailed the note to Mom yet.
I think he has, he just hasn't checked the mail, but I'm not 100% on that.
He'll probably go save Grandma and then do both mail checks at the same time. He might check the mail first here. Nope, he's gonna check the mail first.
Wonder if he'll still go ahead and just
he hasn't mailed it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The only letter was the letter from Tingle.
Mm-hmm.
I would think he's gonna check the letter. He's gonna remember the note from Mom first because he's about to check the mail, which will hopefully remind him. But we'll see. He's got 2 Fairy Islands and Needle Rock left to check.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what the record is for the most heart containers in a randomizer race with these settings.
I feel like the highest I've hit is about 7 before, but not sure.
Looks like he's headed for... Has he done Western Ferry?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that didn't get checked. Yeah, that's one of the Skullhammer ones, so... Western Ferry and Needle Rock are right next to each other. Yeah, maybe he did mark that he already got the letter from Baito's mom. He definitely has Note to Mom checked off on his tracker. which means that when he clicks on the mail icon on the tracker, it should show the letter from Baito's mom as a thing he can get. Well, I guess we'll see if we can find double magic. Or the hurricane spin. Is that 7 pieces of heart? Or 7 heart containers? Yep.
Oh no.
Now he's off to Needle Rock. The main schedule often says when it says when the races are, and often says if they'll be restreamed. Oof. Falling in the water here, not fun. I think he missed that one. There he goes. Alright, is it double magic?
Tingle tuner, not useless.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone make use of the Tingle Tuner in the tournament so far.
I don't think so, no. It's not common, like, especially to find the Tingle tuner before somewhere where you would use it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's already checked Ice Spring. He still has Thorn Fairy and Note to Mom. I think that's it for checks that he has left.
Sounds right.
Yeah, hopefully, once he sees that Thorn Fairy doesn't have the last Master Sword, he'll start thinking about what he might have mistracked if he mistracked it. Hopefully he'll just open up his delivery bag. He already checked Outset Ferry. That's where he got his second one. Alright, he figured it out. Oh, and we're going to read Tingle's letter. Or another piece of heart. And there it is.
Woo!
And heading down to Hyrule now. We can remember the Ballad of Gales. Lost earlier, you mentioned people looking so squishy when they're doing like Puppet Ganon here. This is nothing compared to any percent where you generally fight Puppet Ganon with like half to a quarter of a heart because you do a zombie hover immediately after. And that skip right there saves about 4 frames. It's faster than opening the door. Don't ask me why. Wonder if Joaish was trying to item slide with the bow there before remembering that this is SD.
If he speedruns HD, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Let your muscle memory just kick in, and so like, whoops, wrong game.
Yep. Alright, let's see how Puppet Gaming goes. There's one hit.
There's two. Ooh, very good. That was a very clean fight.
After those first couple misses, that went real quick. Time for phase 2. Let's see if he can do a crypt shot. Which I believe is a frame and angle perfect trick.
I think so. Although there's some setups you can use to get the angle pretty consistent. Timing, on the other hand, is all muscle memory pretty much.
Fortunately, he's got enough health that the keys will drop magic there. If you're below 3 hearts or something, they drop hearts instead of magic. And on to phase 3. Oof, out of arrows.
Yeah, sadly, there isn't much of a good way to actually refill on those, except for just going up to these platforms, but that's kind of a pain with this idiot flopping around all over the place.
Yeah. That was magic. There we go. This is the Wind Waker randomizer by Lago Lunatic.
Is there more than one?
I think there used to be another one, but it wasn't very good and stopped being supported a long time ago. I'm not 100% sure on that, though.
Gotcha.
This one is actively developed. The beta has some cool new stuff in it. Really excited for when that gets put in the main release. We're going to have a warped Tingle Tuner. Got more than enough health to not use the Tingle Tuner and he's got too much health to use the Tingle Tuner here. Also, you can't use it in this room. We're adding a warp to Forsaken Fortress, which is really exciting. Because Forsaken Fortress is a pain to get to without super swimming. There's also going to be a couple more checks added, though I don't believe they're going to be used in race mode.
Which checks are they? I haven't actually heard about
The blue chew and green chew jelly checks.
that. Ugh. No, there's just like
The green one's
separate from spoils trading.
They're part of spoils trading.
Oh, but aren't they already part of spoils trading?
Oh, I thought they weren't in the main release right now.
They are.
Oh. I think they weren't when I started playing the beta or something. I didn't. They might have some other tag as well or something. All right.
There we go.
Hi. We're gonna do an interview.
Yeah, just need to get Joe the invite link real quick, and then he'll be coming over to join us to chat. Just need to find him and get the link sent to the right spot.
Does anyone have any questions?
Hello?
Howdy, friend.
Howdy.
So how'd you feel about that seed?
The seed was... I felt like the seed was really good. I mean, I played kind of poorly, but then again, I run HD a lot more than SD, so...
See, we figured that when we... it looked like you were trying to item slide right as... when you went right up to Puppet Ganon.
Yeah, that muscle memory came out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, seed was pretty good overall. A little awkward that their placement of everything, that like it didn't end up being any go mode dungeons. Just like a little something in every dungeon.
Yeah, I was hoping to find the last two Master Sword upgrades there in Tower of the Gods. that was all I needed for a while.
Yeah, and having to just like run around the overworld and like hope you find it as soon as possible is like never feels good.
Especially when it's like the last thing you find too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what happened there? Did you accidentally mark off that you'd already done Note to Mom, or what?
No, I didn't mark it off. I forgot I had it. And I wasn't like near a mailbox for a while, so like my focus was like on the dungeons for a while, and then I just like didn't think about it. Even though I was like on the tracker, but
yeah, that happens. You still played, like, overall, you still played pretty well. Like, all things considered, after checking every check and dicking around for us a little bit after Link is finished, you know, you still got a pretty good time at the end of the day.
Thank you. The only thing that I thought went like poorly was Forest Haven, because like for a moment I thought that I couldn't get down to the basement, but then when I went to the blue portal, I was like, oh wait, I'm high enough to hit those, and so I was like trying to open up the warp pot for. What I was gonna do is I was just gonna beat the boss first, and then come back through the Tower of the Gods dungeon portal. But then like stuff changed, and yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess for sure.
Yeah, we think you missed one of the chests in the maze there as well.
Oh, and the Ganon's Tower maze?
No, in the room with 2 chests with the vine maze.
In Forbidden Woods.
Oh, did I? Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. Good thing it didn't have anything in it then.
Yeah, I think it was a Triforce chart or something, so...
Yeah.
Okay, well good.
Anybody in chat have any questions for Joe?
Let me open up chat.
Yeah, y'all, both you and Linkus were really, really close for a while. But he did, I think, check note to Mom like as soon as he got out of Forbidden Woods.
Oh, okay. That
He didn't go
definitely
on that
helped him.
outset much earlier,
Right.
so. But y'all were
That
definitely
definitely
really
helped
close
him.
for a while.
Not to mention,
Yeah,
I
you
also
were-
like prolonged outset for a long time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
you
kind of
were.
ate you a little bit in Tower of the Gods, having to run around a little bit to get to get magic.
Yeah, and arrows too. Like there was not a single arrow drop laying on that first floor.
I think the first floor like never drops any arrows, just since you're technically not supposed to have the bow at that point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The skull room, some of those skulls might have arrows in them, since you are supposed to have arrows in that room.
I think I might have picked up an arrow drop and didn't notice it, because at one point I was back at 0 arrows when I went back there and checked the eye check, and then when I left the dungeon I had like 10 arrows, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe those skulls do drop arrows, but it's just random.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm not talking about the bubble, although I have no idea. They might. I was
Right.
more talking just the random skulls in that room. I think maybe can drop arrows, since that room requires arrows.
Right.
But I'm not actually sure on that.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, I think the run went, at least from my perspective, I think the run went pretty decently well. I was really happy to get the super swim for Second Fortress like really well and execute that fairly flawlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely was really, really clean. Getting the Wind Waker dive, the second one, second try, yeah, was really, really good.
I was very happy about that.
Yeah, it's a really tricky storage to get.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Linkus shows some very interesting places to get storage for his super swims to Forsaken Fortress.
Oh, really?
He was trying to get storage off of the transparent chest,
Oh, wow.
and was having a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah, he eventually gave up and went back to Windfall to get storage the normal place there, instead of trying to use a bomb to push him off the chest.
Right.
Do you remember, Copilot, where he got storage the first time he went there? Was it just at Windfall?
Maybe. I think it was at Windfall, yeah.
Yeah, I think he just went there without chest storage, since he couldn't fight Helmrock King anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he just went and like cleared out the checks there, and then came back for Helmrock later.
Gotcha.
Anyone else in chat have any questions? Or are we ready to sign off?
I can come in here and chill for a moment about what we've got coming up tomorrow.
What do we got?
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC, we've got an Ocarina of Time randomizer Season 3 brackets match versus Senzo, with Senzo versus Nephistus, winners bracket round 1. Later in the day, at 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC, we've got the weekly Ocarina of Time randomizer Freaky Friday race, which is the weekly variety settings race. And then Saturday and Sunday, we've got a ton of different randos, vanillas, and tournament matches coming up. Whole bunch of stuff that you can see on the schedule.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be restreamed yet, but on Saturday we've got 2 different matches in this tournament, both at 1 p.m. Eastern, and we've got 2 on Sunday as well. One of those right at midnight Eastern, and one at 7 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully at least some of those will be restreamed.
I don't think we'd be able to take both of those 1 o'clock races. We do not have the channel capacity for that for both of them, but we might be able to take one of them, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see what's going on with the volunteer situations, but at least as far as like channel capacity, we could accommodate one of those if we've got the volunteers available. So we were chatting in chat a little bit about volunteers, so if you would like to lend a hand with these, with tracking or commentating, follow the Discord link, hop into the tournament Discord, sign up for the roles, you can help out, we'd be happy to have ya.
Yeah, we still need volunteers for all of those Wind Waker matches I just mentioned.
And if you hop into that server and say, hey, I don't know where to begin, but I want to help, somebody will point you in the right direction. Any final thoughts from Comms or from Joe?
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for putting on a show for us. We wouldn't have a restream without our racers.
Thanks.
Okay then, everybody, hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see y'all later.
Good night, everyone.
Bye bye.